ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Thank you for tuning in, and here I am joined by my best perfume pal, Carlos. I'm in Brooklyn right now, so it's always fun to be in Brooklyn. And today we're going to be reviewing a fragrance that was made possible by a subscriber, and his name is Corey. So Corey, thank you so much for making this possible. Great opportunity, thank you. So this is a new release by the company Mancera. Carlos did a little bit of shopping, and he was in store at Oswald, and he was smelling around, and I haven't tried the new Montals or Manceras with the exception of this one, which I now own, but I was basically going off of his recommendation, what he smelled in store.
FaceTime shopping with my pal.
It was awesome. I was there in spirit, and it's almost like I was able to smell everything like telepathically. But so this is a great...
Wait, we got to show them the video.
Oh, okay. So let's cut to that right now.
Walking towards Oswald. And I'm here. Deliberation and help from Tanya and Daisy, I decided to go with these two, Mancera Black Gold and Montal Intense So Iris.
So the box for this one is pretty cool. Gold design on the front, has the crest here on the front, has the M in the middle, name of the fragrance Black Gold. Super cool looking bottle. I like how they have these little nuances in differentiating the different fragrances. I own a couple of Manceras. I have Roses and Chocolate, which has a fade from pink to clear. I have Black Line, which has the vertical stripes, so it alternates from opaque, transparent, opaque, transparent. And then this one is totally black, although you can see from the very bottom how much liquid you still have in there. And it is Eau de Parfum concentration, 4 ounces. And of course, it comes with this nice little pouch on the inside, but yeah. So
for travel purposes, if you ever got to take your bottle on the road or whatever.
Yeah. And I like the fact that it comes with this screw-on cap. I'll show you guys the sprayer. Pretty nice distribution.
I like this one.
It's amazing.
I'm telling you now, I like this one.
It's incredible. I'm so happy because, you know, all right, there was a little bit of apprehension because when Carlos bought it for me, I was basically going off of what he was going to, you know, find interesting in the store at the time. So I said, all right, get me the new Mancera. And I looked up the note breakdown, and there's like agarwood, there's amber, there's some floral notes, some citrus notes, there's leather in here. And I thought...
Water, some aquatic
notes, absolutely. Cinnamon, violet.
Nutmeg.
A lot of spices. So I'm like, man, this is going to be rough and tumble. This is going to be kind of aggressive.
And the name really Black Gold
even
suggests that it's going to be something bold. And the way, the look of the bottle...
Everything about it.
On the contrary,
it's not that... I don't want to say it's not that strong, because I think it will end up being a powerhouse performer, but it doesn't have that robust quality about it that I was expecting.
If I may, Montal, Mancera. Manceras are softer overall to me. They use a lot of great ingredients, but they're just not as loud and bold as the Montal overall. I find these to be on the softer side, in a good way.
Yeah. That's my experience with Montal as well. All of them that I owed, everything from, gosh, Oud Cuir de Rabi to Moon Oud to Red Oud, they all
Dark
last.
Oud?
I don't have that one now. But I've smelled it, and even that one lasts ages on your skin. So, yeah, so what do you think of the smell?
First of all, it's classified as a leather fragrance. I don't get much leather. If anything, I get suede, more supple suede, not hard leather. But to call it a leather fragrance outright, I don't get it. I get more of a spicy effect from this.
Yeah.
The cinnamon and nutmeg definitely are pronounced on my skin.
Yep.
And it's just smooth. I like saying the word smooth when notes don't like scream out or there are no sharp edges. This is very smooth to my nose.
I do think that applies to this fragrance. I do get a lot of the cinnamon. Not so sure about the nutmeg, but it does have this overarching sweetness to it. In terms of the aquatic nuances, I don't really get that.
I don't either.
Unless you told me that that's what contributed to the smooth overall state of the fragrance, in which case I would say, all right, fine. But overall, it's a smooth, subtle, somewhat leathery, somewhat woodsy, but mostly sweet fragrance with the spices.
I say sweet, spicy, but not. It's not. Spicy. It's not overly sweet. It's not cloying in any way whatsoever.
Right.
But there's a certain subtle sweetness.
Yeah.
Throughout the whole composition, I like it a lot.
Yeah, I think that. Not to say that it smells like any of these fragrances because it doesn't. But I think if you're a fan of like Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo or Paco Rabanne Invictus, or I think if you like the sweeter scents, you're gonna like this one.
I disagree, sir. I think they're not as sweet as those. Those are sweet,
right?
To me, this subtle sweet. Again, I'll say it again. Those are nuclear sweet, in my opinion.
But if somebody said, "Oh, I really like Soleil de Capri by Montal," would you recommend this to me?
No.
Right, so it's on the family, or it's veering more towards the sweeter scents.
Yeah.
But definitely not as cloyingly sweet as like Invictus or something like that. Or 1 Million.
Kind of, perhaps maybe Spice Bomb-ish.
Yeah, okay, with the cinnamon. I get that. Yeah, that's a really good comparison. Again, it doesn't smell like Spice Bomb, but... So I think what I like about this is that, I think the sweeter scents are definitely oversaturating the market. And there's a lot of that being rehashed. So for somebody to take similar ingredients and to put out a fragrance that smells unique, I think that's kind of an accomplishment in and of itself. Mm-hmm. And I think Pierre Montal, who's the perfumer behind Mancera Fragrances, I think he did a wonderful job. So I'm very impressed with this one.
This is a good one. Yeah. Really a good one. It's not... I can't even compare it to other Mancera at the moment. Mm-hmm. They all have their special little different special qualities. This is just nice. You said before that you think it might be better for colder weather. I'd rock this in the summer, a little lighter perhaps, but
just light on the trigger.
Yeah,
totally. I think this is for me personally. It's good for the fall. Totally. Okay. All right, so thank you once again, Carlos.
My pleasure. So I can shop for you in the future again.
Yeah, sounds good.
Job well done.
I trust your You know what? We've done so many collabs. We're like, I think we've gone past 50 collaborations as of current. So I definitely, you know what my taste is like. And once again, very special thank you to Corey for making this possible. Thank you. And all right, so I'm going to give back, and I'm going to pour it with a 5 milliliter decant. So all you need to do in order to enter the draw is leave one comment down below. Tell me what is your favorite sweet fragrance, all right? And then I'm also going to leave Carlos's information down below. Make sure to subscribe to him as well. Make sure you also like this video. And that's pretty much it. And I'll enter you to win, and I'm going to announce the winner in a week's time. So guys, once again, thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Remember to subscribe and enable notifications, and we'll see you in the next episode. Take care.